Thanks, Rob. Hey, Myles, good to see you. How good is it to have everybody back, and in particular Joel Bitonio, who is lucky enough to be able to still get a playoff game after all this time?
I mean, it's great to have everybody back. I love having a complete team, and all the guys you relied on during the season. You know, they've always come up big, especially Bitonio, Pro Bowler and definitely one of the most elite guards. So just having his presence as a leader on the offense and his ability to block whoever and pass and run, that's something you can't put a value on.
You've made plays over the last couple of weeks, but you haven't made those big ones that you want to make. Do you feel like you're really due?
Absolutely. This would be the game to do it. I'm one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league. But got to go in there and they got to prove it, and we got to prove that we can battle with anybody.
Thanks, Tom. Mary Kay Cabot is next.
Myles, even after you guys did what you did to the Pittsburgh Steelers on national television, it just seems like people, still don't believe that you could go into Kansas City and beat the Chiefs. The line is what it is. Sammy Watkins said what he said.
Chase Claypool said what he said. I mean,
right.
Everybody.
So what's up with all of that, and how can you guys use it to your advantage?
You got to prove what you're worth day in and day out. No team and no person individually was treated or held in high regard until they proved it every time they showed up. So we just have to clock in, show what we're worth every time we're asked to. Every time those lights are on and we're on the field, we got to show that we're a great team. So, and here's another opportunity to do that.
But I mean, didn't you guys show that on Sunday night against the Steelers? I mean, if nobody believes after that, what's it going to take?
That's just one game. It takes more than one outing. So we have to keep proving it, not only to them but to ourselves. We have to make it routine, like the Patriots dynasty. Guys would just assume they're winning every time they look at the schedule, and we have to get that same kind of mentality here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. Jeff Shadell has our next question.
Myles, when you get double teamed and triple teamed like you were sometimes last week, are you more sore and more tired after a game like that than a game where you might have 4 or 5 tackles?
Yeah, I would say so. I was real tired after last game. Knowing that they threw the ball 60 plus times, I was double teamed on the majority of those. It takes a toll on you during the game, having to fight against multiple people. And I just gotta know that your time will come. Got close a couple times, but like I said before, I'm due.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll go to Nate Ulrich.
Hey, Myles, we can talk to safeties and corners about, covering against Patrick Mahomes in the passing game. But from a defensive end standpoint, what are the challenges that you have to kind of be aware of when you're getting ready to play him? I know you played it before. What did you learn from it, and what are you seeing now?
I mean, the he's great with his feet and great throwing off the run. He can make plays on any part of the field, so you have to be prepared for that. Don't jump for those ball fakes. You take a shot at him and make it clean, and you try to take the ball away from him. The best place to be on the field, Patrick, is with the ball in our hands instead of his, because he's great with it.
I know you have so much respect for great players in all different kinds of sports. So I was just wondering, when you face somebody like him, how much do you relish that? I mean, you face the greatest in the world week in, week out, but he's kind of identified as the superstar quarterback in the NFL right now that people most recognize. So
yeah, he's kind of regarded as the face of the league right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, he goes right up there with Aaron Donald as the two faces, that people see as the best in offense and defense. And I want him to be able to go home, when he has his kid or kids, I'll tell them that he went against Myles Garrett. So it's not just me versus him. It's the Browns versus the Chiefs. But individually, I like to leave an impression on everybody that I go against.
Thank you, Nate. Dan Lobby, you're up.
Hey, Myles, one of the things that Patrick does is he has that really deep drop back. Does that change anything for you as a pass rusher?
I think it's deceptive, with his deep drop back. I mean, he does it because he has an arm to make up for it, but he drops back that far and then steps up 2 or 3 more yards so that you're bending pretty much at a fish hook angle to get back to him. So you really have to kind of anticipate what he's going to do. You can't always think that he's going to step back deep because he either sets shallow or he steps up, so you have to be ready to counter back or to flush him to one of your other 3 guys or 2 guys on the line. So he has his own style, and I think we're prepared.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dan. Scott Petrick is next.
Myles, what did you think of Porter Gustin's diving interception last week?
Hell of a play. I saw the Steelers, they were kind of walking. None of them really went to the down. They were kind of like, Stone was going to make the play anyway. And he dives for it, makes the play. I'm like, hell, I didn't think he was going to make it either. But that was kind of just the name of the game last week. Guys making those extra effort, big time plays to put us out up front.
And when you talk about having to prove it every week, what is it about you guys that you're not satisfied with just getting to the playoffs or just getting that win over the Steelers?
I mean, we're here. We might as well be great. Nobody's satisfied with just getting a ticket to the dance. Like I said, you want to dance to the pretty girl. You want to shoot your shot. And the worst you can say is no. So as long as you go out there, you take your best shot, you can be proud of the result. But we're not satisfied until we see it as far how far we can get.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. Back to Mary Kay Cabot.
Yeah, Myles, I was basically going to kind of ask the same thing there, but what makes you guys believe in yourselves so much? I mean, you guys had that belief when you went into Pittsburgh, and you could feel it, you could see it. What is it about this particular football team and this bunch of guys that you're working with every day that makes you guys believe in yourselves so much?
I don't think you step on the field unless you believe in yourself and what you can do. You don't get here, doubting yourselves, your ability, and your teammates, especially not on the playoffs. So these guys believe in themselves because they've proven in time and time again that they deserve to be here, and they made the plays that they need to make. And so, I mean, as long as you're here, you can go as far as you want to go, as long as you put the work in and prepare.
And what are you expecting from Baker in this game?
To do Baker things, be the gunslinger, what type he's been, and he's going to make those crucial plays and with his feet, and he's going to make those big time throws. And he just right now he's hot. So I'm just hoping that he continues on his streak.